Guadalupe officials are looking to revitalize the downtown area and update several parks. KSBY's Melissa Newman talked with city leaders and business owners about the new plan to update the city.
The city of Guadalupe is currently in a budget deficit. The mayor tells me revitalizing the downtown could be one way out of it. The city is now hoping community members will partner together to help put this plan in motion.
See, that downtown hasn't changed much at all in about 90 years.
The history of downtown Guadalupe is one thing many people who live here say makes it unique.
Everybody knows each other. People are very supportive here, very open, very kind. And I would love to see the town grow.
Many people in the Guadalupe community say its small town charm, however, isn't drawing in as many people downtown as it could.
I just haven't really heard of many events or about anything particular to visit Guadalupe for.
The mayor hopes to create a committee of local businesses and city council members to work on a plan to attract more people to the area.
We've also been talking with Santa Maria Chamber to actually come to our assistance to aid us in how do we establish that.
For places like the Dune Center,
it's a really exciting time to be in Guadalupe.
They're looking forward to getting to teach more people about the area's history.
Millions of people travel down Highway 1 every year, and it would be incredible if we could get those folks to slow down and stop and support businesses and components of the community that you can't find elsewhere.
While changes have been proposed several times, local business owners say they're hoping the momentum continues.
If we move forward and just start doing things like events down on the streets or something that promotes the city, I believe more people would come and be more interested to come.
Now, revitalizing the parks is a major goal for the city as well. I'm told as of right now, almost all of the youth sports have to be played in either Orchid or Santa Maria because there's no facilities here to accommodate them. The mayor tells me he hopes to partner with those communities in order to change that. In Guadalupe, Melissa Newman, KSBY News.
And the mayor of Guadalupe says they will be receiving money from Prop 68 and other grants to help update its parks. They are also relying on money from new homes in Pasadena to generate more property taxes.